Peace, everybody. Um, these are gonna be your new moon readings for October 6th, which is coming up fast. I just want to talk a little bit about what happened on the 4th, where everybody got a much needed break from social media. Um, I know a lot of people, it was not something that you wanted or enjoyed, but it definitely was 100% an opportunity to just live in the moment and be present in the moment. Um, I know for me personally, I loved it because um, I'm not a real heavy social media user, but for business purposes and for like connecting with people who enjoy what I do and the things that I offer. A lot of those people aren't local, so it's not like we can meet up in person, at least not frequently. So I use social media more for those purposes and like, making these videos and marketing and things like that. So for me, it was a break from like just having to do those things. So I enjoyed it. I definitely wished it would have lasted a little bit longer because I don't really feel like people really got the lesson that was supposed to come from it. But hopefully, there are lots of things changing in the world of there's lots of things changing in everything in every aspect of the world right now, but particularly with social media right now, and a lot of truths are coming to light. So it's very possible that things will continue to change. You might see other outages. There are also, other contributing factors like if we get another solar flare, the solar emissions, the magnetic fields sometimes can knock things out. Also, we're in the midst of several retrogrades. So, Mercury retrograde tends to knock electronics and electronic communications out. Um, so, I just want to re emphasize that when these things happen, it's always for a reason. There's always something to learn and to gain from it. It definitely was refreshing to feel like, like when I was growing up, there wasn't really internet. And, as I got older, the internet that was there was just, it wasn't anything like it is now. So it kind of reminded me of those days where, you had to actually go to someone's house and knock on their door and, see if they're home, if they want to come out and play, or hang out or whatever. There were no cell phones, Yes, I'm that old. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I hope that everyone is taking the opportunity to really just gain the insight and the growth that comes from events like this. And really, it's an opportunity. Like right now, we just had uh, the fall equinox, and even for me, like you might see a little bit more blemishes on me right now because I am doing a cleanse, and things come out through your skin sometimes. If you have any toxins inside your body, so It's also a good time to have a social media cleanse if you do find yourself becoming addicted to just scrolling, or being addicted to um, the attention that you might get from posts or videos or stories or anything like that. Um, so yeah, it's like perfect timing as usual. So um, if you do find yourself being challenged, you can always hit me up and we can talk through it, where I can recommend some resources for you to, or insights or affirmations for you to overstand it a little bit more. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a positive thing. So I hope you got positive feedback from it. So let's get into these readings. So this is your new moon reading for if your sun is in Virgo, if your moon is in Virgo, or if you are Virgo ascendant. So the card that I pulled for you is growth. You can see it's kind of like a fall theme. The leaves fell, the seeds fell. And this is perfect because right now it's harvest season. All of the seeds that you planted in the past 11 months um, are now being harvested, are now being reaped. Um, and it's also a time where um, nature is kind of falling back asleep or getting ready to, so that it can rest and recuperate um, and blossom again in the spring. So, um, growth always happens in the darkness, and growth always happens after you're able to reflect and recuperate and rest, which typically happens between December and February. So I feel like this card is just telling you that there's a lot of growth. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for growth for you um, in these next fall months. So while you're harvesting and reaping and enjoying the things that you've sown, um, there's definitely going to be lessons that come from that inspire growth in you. But it's also preparing you for this season of darkness that's coming up, so that you are able to just get the most of it, and be open for those opportunities as they come. Um, a lot of times, like harvest season is it's like a time of celebration and like a time to receive. But you also just want to keep your eye out for those opportunities to keep growing and to always keep growing, and always keep planting those seeds. This is also a time where, um, as you're harvesting, you're also having to replant those seeds for the next 11 months. And I feel like the next 11 months are going to be different from the past 22 months that we've been experiencing. And I can't really say how, because everything is just so unpredictable right now. I mean, I know that in the next, definitely by 2030, things should kind of calm down a little bit. But between now and then, like, who knows what's going to happen. So, but I definitely feel like these next 11 months are going to be a different experience than what we've experienced the past 22 months. So you definitely want to use this new moon to set your intention, for the next 11 months and for the next 28 days. And just keep that in mind of like, you want to set intentions that support you growing into your highest self, and you want to set intentions that support the dream life that you want to manifest. So, and like I said, always be open for opportunities. Oh my gosh, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry. Always be open for those opportunities to experience new ways to grow and experience new sides of yourself that happen as a result of that growth. But I just see a lot of like fruitfulness coming into your life if you really just keep those things in mind. So I'm very excited to hear like what new things that you're learning and what new intentions that you set. You can always DM me and let me know, give me some feedback. But yeah, I definitely wish you the best of luck. It's like a really exciting time. There's like a lot of good energy around you right now. So use that to your fullest ability and have a great day.